Who knows?
And then you can move it to, it'll just automatic when you haven't accessed it, like there's not been a conference
But let's
much
be
or.
real though. I'm going to use these jugs frequently.
Mm.
I need them sub-millisecond. Okay.
We're reading this data, one of these files, as many times as we can over the next 30 seconds, and what we're hoping to see is really the latencies that we'll be able to deliver from the archive storage class. They're, as I mentioned, an order of tens of milliseconds, so kind of imperceptible difference from my perspective. But by reading that data, we're actually going to be triggering the promotion policy to move it back to standard for faster access as well. So what we'll see with this round of latency testing is that we're getting an average latency on the order of about 28 milliseconds for reading these files, or reading that file. And what we'll get when we read it again, because now that data has been promoted into standard automatically, kind of completely under the hood, is faster performance. So I'll run
Look at this.
Effectively the same test.
I'm gonna play it anyway, but dear Lord,
show that
the misery.
That data that was in archive is automatically promoted to standard.
Please
just because we read it.
Then you can't watch this with me.
And we'll be able to.
What's up, one person?
See much faster latency performance on this test.
It's happening. I gotta show myself.
You know, I've never seen a file benchmark test before, and this is really exciting. This is really cool.
Yeah, so the main line to look at here is this. The prior test, we had a latency, an average latency about 28 milliseconds. The minimum was 18, the max was 254. And now what we've actually done is deliver an average latency of 1,700 microseconds. So the units change because the performance improved so much. And if we run it even again, I expect we'll deliver even lower latency performance. So you can see here our P50 was 600 microseconds, so sub-millisecond latencies at the median for reading that data from EFS standard. So all of this storage class data movement is completely transparent to your end users and applications, and all of it gets automatically transitioned down into colder, cheaper storage as it becomes inactive, and automatically promoted into hot SSD storage when it becomes active again. So you'll see here we got an average of 600 microseconds on this third test. Now that the data had been solidly promoted into EFS standard before running this test.
Now, there was the question in a chat of just like, what is the benefit of new EFS? And it looks like, you know, one of our awesome mods got to the question before we could.
I think.
So if that doesn't answer the question, let us know and we can bring it back. But they were just asking, what are the benefits of new EFS and how it could be used? And yeah, that was addressed. Subnote, this is wild. And the fact that it's transparent to the user experience, it's kind of like, you know, avoiding the scream test, so to speak.
Okay.
You know, no news is good news, right?
It's exactly set up to be productive.
You know, we may not think about on a regular basis. And I feel like I have taken you know, storage for granted up until now. And I have a full newfound appreciation for what it can do and what it does. So thank you for bringing this information to light with us today.
Absolutely. So yeah, the next thing I wanted to show is just how easy it is to kind of get started. So when you're creating a new file system, and this comes with all of the goodness of EFS, I'll hit customize here so we can dive into a bit of the details, but it's really as simple as hitting create. With this feature in particular, where it comes up is in the lifecycle policy or lifecycle management section. And as I kind of shared earlier, it's really about just setting a schedule, and we automatically set one for you to transition your data once it's gone 30 days since the last access into infrequent access storage class, and transition to archive if it's been 90 days since the last time you've accessed it. And then you can optionally set it to promote that data back into standard when you touch it again. And all of this happens right here with the click of a button. You get a file system that's fully managed, highly available, highly durable, so 11 nines of durability. Basically, storage that you never have to think about. It will always be there, and it's now automatically optimized across your hottest data and all the way down to your coldest data.
Okay.
So it's
You know,
really this simple.
That is, you could plop your computer down at a dinner table and say, hey, tell me what you're configuring, and that is pretty simple. Now, I don't know about this part. Security groups, security is
All this stuff.
everyone's priority.
Nobody
Well,
knows how to
the
do
good
that.
news is it's all the defaults are there, and if you want to customize them, that's why we have this customize button. But for 80-90% of customers, you can just go through our what we call our quick create experience and have a file system with one click of a button. You can provide a name if you want, but that's really all we're really asking you to do. And again, it'll automatically tier data across these storage classes, and you'll get something that's always going to be there.
Great. Now, Delwyn, we're here at reInvent in Las Vegas, Nevada. In case you two didn't know where we're at geographically today, but
I guess I'll check.
Are there any sessions that
and then if
attendees
you
can
want to
join
watch
to
the
get more
event
information
rather
about
than
this,
me
or
like dying the skeletons,
just
just
ask
let me know
questions,
and I'll
ask
swap
the
it too.
experts, anything like that for the attendees at
Although
reInvent,
I don't
or
think-
even
I don't
those
know. I don't
watching
know if I should even
virtually?
have it
Where
up,
can they
honestly.
go to get more information about this?
Yeah, absolutely. So
I mean,
with
it's
respect
not
to
that
EFS
distracting, I
Archive,
don't think.
there are
Sure.
two main sessions that
Just
we're
put it up there
talking
and
that
wait
we're
for people to say
delivering
words.
here at Vegas. Today at 2:30 p.m., we'll have a deep dive into the EFS Archive, highlighting how we can help you save up to 97% on storage costs with this new storage class. And then on Thursday, we'll do a chalk talk, actually, so a more interactive session where people can come and ask questions to our presenters on how to cost optimize storage across different file storage solutions that we have here on AWS.
Wicked. That's awesome. I love Chalk
Awesome.
Talks. Those are my favorite format because you get
I
to
might actually
have
to
that
go and then
experience.
come back.
I mean, all of it's awesome, but that really gives you that opportunity to talk to the subject matter in that forum and get technically in depth
Sorry
with
for the delay,
particular
friends,
topics.
but I
So
will be back
that's awesome.
very soon.
Great
And
to
by
hear.
friends, I
And
mean
then what about
literally
anything on the
one
expo
friend.
floor, like Ask the Expert booth, anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. You can swing by the
Hopefully